Hello, everyone. How's it going? Kontomo. Pog. Let's get the background music rolling here. Hello. Kontomo, everyone. My name is Uzuki Tomoya, and I am Tsunderia's marshmallow bunny rabbit. Pog. I'm here with my companion Meep, and today we are going to be doing some very casual, very chill, very calm, not push-up filled creative writing. So welcome in, everyone. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. So it's been a bit of a day, but I'm excited to get back to streaming. I may or may not, if you guys have not seen yet, I may or may not have made a mistake on Twitter, and I'll just say it here. I know this is gonna bring more attention to it, so I might as well say it at the beginning when not as many people are here. So I put a tweet out. Let me throw some context for this first. So I was in the shower, and I recently put a different tweet out. I was like, what gets you inspired? And one person said, oh, well, I sit in the shower and cry, or something along the lines of that. Or someone just said they shower for like hours and waste water or something like that. Anyways, I was in the shower, and I had an inspiration. See, I'd made a joke a while back that I would just tweet the entire alphabet. And you'll see where this is going soon. I made a joke that I would tweet the entire alphabet, and that would just be like a tweet or something. Then I was like, oh, but I have to make it a thread. What if I just tweeted the alphabet, like every single letter, A, B, C, and D on a different day? I was like, oh, that's not a bad idea, but then I'd have to schedule it the day before, because you can't schedule replies to one another. So I thought about it really hard, and I thought about it, and I was like, well, what if there's a punishment if I forgot to tweet like a letter of the alphabet on a day? Even with a scheduled tweet, you can't schedule 26 tweets in a row. Like you'd have to reply one to another to make a thread. I was like, that's easy to forget. What if I made like every day I forget, I do like 5 push-ups or something? And you can see where it's coming together now. I was like, what if I did 5 push-ups every time I missed one? And I was like, but that's like, that spreads out the fun too much. It spreads out the fun way too much. So I was like, you know what? What if I just tweeted, like, for every like, I'll do a push-up? I was like, no, that's too crazy. I was like, you know what gets the most engagement on Twitter? Replies. It's like, because what if someone funny replies? Someone like, because people can say funny things, it's more interactive, you can track it, it seems really fun. I was like, okay, likes is too easy. Retweets is like, it clogs people's timeline. But replies? That's perfect. I don't talk to people that much. So I was like, yeah, might as well. Management will be happy that I'm like doing stuff for brand publicity or whatever. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. Every reply to this tweet equals 1 push-up. Now, what I didn't expect, I expected it to get like maybe like 30 likes or something, and like maybe like 50 likes at most, 100 if it's crazy, and then like maybe like 5 to 10 to 20 replies. 20 manageable, 20 definitely manageable, maybe like 30 manageable. Let's see where it's at right now. Let's see where it's at. It's been a little bit of time. Let's see where it's at. So that tweet right now that I thought would get maybe like 20 replies, it's at 107. It's at 107 after about an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah. Little did I realize people can reply twice. People can reply as many times as they want. I should have done a damn poll. No, I said replies. The thing that you can spam more than likes, more than retweets, more than poll votes. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Oh no. And now management is quote retweeting to keep replying. I'm an idiot. Man. I just no. Stop, guys. Stop. Let's keep the replies tame. You can reply to any other tweet. But let's just, you know, when I was maybe like 1 years old, I could do 100 push-ups. I could do 100 push-ups in like under like an hour because I weighed like 30 pounds or whatever. Maybe not 30 pounds. Maybe like a little bit more, like 50 pounds maybe. Whatever. I don't know how much I weighed when I was age 6. Nowadays, I mean, I'm not like impossibly heavy by any chance, but you know, when I was a lot smaller, such a task would be meaningless. But now, my arms are sticks. Like I was like sitting at bun duties today in a meeting, and I was like squeezed my arm just because you do that sometimes. I was like, wow. I don't have like an ounce of muscle left from the months ago, the last time I went to the gym. Wow. That's not good. So I was like, wow, what a great way to do fitness. Have chat force me to do push-ups, or Twitter force me to do push-ups. No, this is a dumb idea. Now I have to do 100 plus push-ups. The thing is though, I didn't say I would do it all in one stream. I just said I would do a stream, I would do it on stream. So I could break this up. What I'm thinking is we break it up across multiple streams. We just have like 50 max a stream. Right? Like I think that makes sense. Like 50 max, maybe 60 max, 70 max, I don't know. I think maybe that's the most I can get before my body physically cannot do anymore. I was also thinking it'd be more fun if we just had a going counter, you know? Like a counter that like tracks when you do a push-up. So I was like, I'm looking into it still right now because my brain is kind of small, but I was like, I could get like a button, and I can just, you know, to do good form on a push-up, yeah, your chin has to touch the button, or yeah, your chin has to come close to the ground. So I was like, you know what, I could probably get like an Arduino board or something to like do push-ups and have my chin like touch the button, and whenever it touches the button, it like plays like, it does like text to speech and reads out the number of like 1 push-up, 2 push-up or something, and then it also does like a counter on the screen, and every like 25 or 10 or whatever, there's like a celebration, like, wee, you did it, suffer. Or every time you hit like a milestone, it's like, you did it, congrats, you only have 755 and a half left to go. That was my idea for the push-up counter. I don't know if it's going to work. Apparently, to use Arduino, I have to learn C++, so I guess I have to learn that now. But I don't know, we'll see. Otherwise, I'll just do like a counter where I just like type it in, but yeah. Make a push-up button? I guess that's what the Stream Deck could be used for. I guess that's true. But like, it's more fun if I make it a coding project, you know? It's more fun if it's like a science project. It's like, I feel like it's more fun. We'll see. And I could make a YouTube video about it. I could be like Michael Reeves, guys. I can make like a YouTube video like, Twitter made me do push-ups. Twitter made me do over like 350 push-ups or something. And then I make a video, like a clickbait title like that. And then I make a video about like how I set everything up with like the tech and everything. And yeah. I feel like it'd be funny. C++ learning stream though, I honestly, okay, when I focus really hard, I can do a lot of things. But the issue is like I need like 100% of my brain to learn something. I'm not like dumb, but I'm like, if I'm learning something, I cannot be multitasking. I cannot be like reading chat and like being entertaining. I cannot like be entertaining and learn something at the same time. Like, that's just too much. Like, it's hard enough, like, reading game rules on stream. Like, I'm like, okay, press the click button to shoot. Oh God, what button was it again? but like yeah. So I don't know about learning C++. Maybe if I get more comfortable with it someday, but like, I don't know. No, what I'm saying is you should not do that, Cinnabon. I'm saying you should be excited for the content to come, and you do not need to worry about the number of replies that will go into that tweet, because there are already more than enough for 2 streams, I would say. That's what I'm saying. Well, Tomo gun. Good use of the Tomo gun there, Cloudy. I do not plan to back out on this. Or if I do, I don't know when I'm going to hold it, to be honest. My schedule's really booked for like the next few weeks of like content, because I do some planning and stuff, but like we'll see. I'd have to finish like all the engineering stuff behind the scenes first before I get into it. But it definitely seems possible. Like there's no way people like, yeah. Demand Giga-chan Tomoya Uzuki. There's already one in the chat if you become a member. There's already an emote if you become a member. But I was out on a walk yesterday, and I ran for like 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, I am horridly out of shape. I need to get out more. I need to get out more. So I definitely would like to, work on that. Or get gifted a membership. True. Have someone else purchase a membership and get lucky. Get good. Anyways, that's the whole scoop on the push-up stream. Welcome in. Hello. So we'll see what happens there, but it's gonna be something. I'm not the worst at push-ups, guys. Like I am pretty comfortable doing like a push-up. In fact, whenever I do push-ups with my friends, they're like, dang, like you got pretty good form. I'm like, yeah, I used to do like martial arts where they force you to do push-ups on the regular, and I hate it. Well, I actually didn't hate it. Crunches were worse than me than push-ups. Like crunches are far worse than push-ups, because like crunches, like your abs hurt, and it's like whenever you talk, whenever you laugh, like your abs hurt. But when you're just like, I don't use my arms that much, that's why they're sticks. So if I'm like using my arms, like it's not a big deal. Like what? I'm like, maybe my apex aim will get better. I'll be snappier. I don't know. It's like the leg weights from, I don't know, from Naruto. But no, I'm not dipping. I would never. Yeah, my stick arms are gonna become huge. I'll never catch up to my housemate Siggy, but I certainly will do my best to make my arms, well, hopefully. I'll be very sad if I do the first stream and then the tweet gets like 500 replies or something afterwards. I'll cry. Be very sad. But either way, we're here to do some writing, so let's not get too off track. I already had food, guys, by the way. I already had food because I got home from work at a decent hour, from bun duties at a decent hour, which also means I go to sleep at a decent hour, which means everything is working as it should. So, no eating today on stream. We can just get straight into stream, which means I can end stream earlier, which means I can go to sleep at a decent hour, which means I can get to bun duties on time tomorrow, which it's just a cycle of good things. Speaking of good things, actually, before I get into writing, I actually, so based off like some of the replies to the inspiration tweet, I decided, this is kind of crazy of me, guys. Do you guys ever do this? I decided to write out a calendar for myself. And by calendar, I mean I took a sheet of binder paper. And wrote Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday across the top. And then I wrote like the week, like August 21st, September 4th, September 11th, September 18th, September 25th. And I just went down the list and I said, okay, Sunday I do these things. Monday I do these things. Tuesday I do these things. Wednesday I do these things. And I just planned out like, how many things do I have on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I planned out like eight different projects that I have to record or sing for. 8 different things across like 1, 2, 3, 4, like across 5 different weeks. But you know the good thing about that, I like usually when I pack my schedule, I pack it like way too much because I overestimate myself and my expectations for myself. But like I was really stressed. Like how do you think it like when you have 8 projects and you feel like you need to do all of them at the same moment? Like it's a lot. It's a lot. So I was like, you know what? Like I need to rank these in terms of priority. So I ranked them in terms of priority, and then yeah. Oh, welcome in, VTuber fan. Also, Mizo, welcome in. I'm not talking about the story yet. We're not there yet. But anyways, so I ranked all my like projects in terms of like priority. And I was like, okay, this one first, this one second, blah, 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 blah. Or like this one's high priority, this one's like medium, this one's like, it can happen, whatever. And I put them on the schedule. I was like, okay, we'll do this one first. And then I contact the people. I'm like, okay, this is the deadline I can do this by. And I put the second one in. And I was like, okay, this is the deadline I can do this by. And then, yeah, I just have it here. And somehow, yeah, I was able to like, okay, well, Tuesday I stream, Thursday I stream, Saturday I stream, Sunday I stream, Wednesday I take off, Monday I have like physical therapy, so I have to go to do that because of my foot. Friday I'll take off. And so I have like 4 streams regularly every week. I want to do like the writing every Thursday, which means I have 3 like free different streams I can fit in here and there. So I have to slot in all my content there. And so it's like, okay. And then I also planned it out so it's like, okay, on the days I stream, I'm not going to do work because that's way too stressful. So it's like, okay. So I managed to slot in all of my projects somehow within like working on Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays, and Fridays, I guess. So we got it all scheduled out. And honestly, like after 2 days of following the schedule, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good because like I came home, I was like, what am I gonna do today? Oh, I checked my schedule. Oh, okay, I went to bun duties today. That was my thing. And then I stream. Okay, I'm streaming now. And so that was easy. So I'm like, oh, okay, well now I have like what, like 2 free hours before I go to sleep or before stream to like think about things to do or like just sit around and like play video games or like hang out, enjoy my time, not be stressed about things because everything that I need to do has already been planned out, so I don't need to worry about like, oh, I need to do this now because I already know which day I'm going to do it on because I already know everything that's going on in my life. So yeah, so somehow it feels nice. I was like, you know what? I can make this push-up tweet, and you know what? Like I have like free days. Like I have free days where I can choose to do what I want to do. So I'm just gonna like do stuff unplanned on like whenever I want to do it. So it's like if I have more time on like Friday because I'm not streaming, I can like throw something in there. Or I could just do nothing and then I have a break and it's like, wow, oh my god, pacing, that's crazy. So it's cool. And I feel like also when your mind is at ease, it becomes a lot easier to do things. Like you're like, when you're stressed, like the thought of doing anything, or when you feel like you have to do something, like the thought of doing anything is just like too much to bear. But when you're like, wait, I have 2 hours where I'm not supposed to be doing anything. I'm not like, the procrastination habits kick in when you're supposed to be doing something at a certain time and you haven't done it yet, and then you want to avoid doing that. But like, it's like, oh wow, like if I just have nothing to do after this. This is great. I can do whatever I want. And then you find things to do and it becomes easy. But there's nothing, like doing nothing with you. What? What's that supposed to mean? Well, either way, because there's nothing, then it leaves me to like find things to do. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I might as well like learn C++ to like code this button for push-ups. Speaking of the button, I really want to get like one of those like, you know, those okay buttons or something. You just push the button and it's like, okay, or whatever. It's like, that was easy. Like the easy button, that was easy. And every time I do a push-up, that was easy. I feel like that'd be funny. But oh, it's a song lyric. Oh, oops, never mind. I'm like dumb. But yeah, so I feel like it'd be pretty good. No clue what you got into? Don't worry about it. We're not reading this story yet, but I guess we can read this story now. I think I like talked about my schedule thing. Who knows? Maybe in like a day, like I won't follow this, but I don't know. It was cool setting up a schedule. I had like a full sticky note of things I needed to do, like just during the day. Like it was like, you know, wash my bed sheets, clean like my room, and like order like things like, I don't know, like toothpaste or something, and like floss or whatever. I don't know. I just like put down a bunch of stuff on there, and like, I don't know, like knowing that I like didn't have to do anything else in the day, I could like get through my duties for the day, and was like, wow, I actually did stuff. That's crazy. I feel so productive. Yeah, do laundries? Exactly. Do laundry. That's the craziest thing. I'm actually on top of doing my laundry, guys. That never happens. You need a sticky note from now on. Yeah, exactly. No, I do. Wait, what? Sticky icky note? What the heck is a sticky icky note? You know what? I'm not going to ask. I don't want to know. Anyways. Well, we'll see if the strategy actually works. And if it doesn't, you can like be like, wow, you're cringe. Like, you tried to do things. And then, yeah. Duties. Call of Duty. Guys, I could never play Call of Duty because every time it was a duty, it was just like, duty calls. You know. Duty. Anyways, let's go read the story now. Let's go read the story. So where were we? I think we can start here. Guys, speaking of sticky notes, I actually have the screen set up appropriately this time, so we will never go into the abyss. So here's what I did. I put a sticky note on my screen to show where like the top of the text is, so I know exactly where it cuts out. And it's also like, is the text readable? Is this like a size that's readable for everyone? Just want to check, because otherwise it can make it bigger and like resize. But I think I made it pretty readable. So I have a sticky note, so I know like where the screen cuts off, and then like it's cropped to the bottom. So as I type downwards, I can see exactly where I am. I'm stuck in the abyss. Yeah, it's readable. Okay, good. Good. Great. Wow. Okay. No longer scuffed. We have everything put together. This is Pog. This is Poggers. This is Quad. Anyways. Type it. Yeah. Yeah, no, to make sure I'm not typing into the abyss, because that's what happened like last time many times. It was like reading and it's like, Tomo, we can't see the page. I'm like, I'm so stupid. Anyways, here we go. So the context is we're describing the house. We're describing the setting. We're going to get into some story. So, for those of you who do not know, this is, I'll preface it again. This is the Tsunderia Generation 3 TsunDream fanfiction, where I am kind of, well, I wouldn't, is it even a fanfiction? Because I'm technically not a fan. I'm like one of them. I don't know. Well, the TsunDream fiction, let's just say. It's definitely a fiction. And, yeah, so it's about the 5 members of TsunDream, the setting that they live in, and they're going to experience something. They're going to go through a fictional story, and we'll get into some backstory and hopefully get to bring in some of the life and characters that you see on stream into a funny environment where they all get to interact, and I think it'll be angsty, it'll be gripping, hopefully it'll just be a good story. Hopefully. You're emulating the fans right now. It's fan fiction. Shit. Also, William, you have a list. Things you want to do and things you have to do. The thing is, William, if I do that, the list of things I have to do, I'll never do anything I want to do, because the list of things I have to do is just like months long. It's just too long. Like, if I did everything that I had to do, like, I just have to do so much. Like, I would literally overwork myself. I would just never come home from bun duties. If I did list off the things I have to do, like, there's so much that I have to do at bun duties, so much that I have to do around the house, so much that I have to do as Tomoya, as a streamer. Like, there's a lot. So I have to balance it out. Otherwise, I have to pace myself. Otherwise, I'll literally implode. I was close to it. But no worries. I appreciate that you put the thought out into that comment. That's a really, really thoughtful comment, the way you wrote it out. But yeah, I think that's a really good strategy. I think it's a really good strategy, especially if you do priorities. You can jump between the 2 lists. Definitely having lists is the way to go. Like, I'm usually a pretty chaotic person, but when I have a list, like, I hyper focus, and it's really good for me. It's really good. Anyways, so I explained the background. I talked about my lists. I talked about talked about my life. Let's get into this. Though it was often fun and games, life hadn't been easy for the newly acquainted friends. Nights were never pleasant for any of the resident dwellers. The cold winds would slither in through the cracks in the older wooden cottage. Enough that even the fortress of blankets couldn't even keep one dream eater, keep the resident dream eater warm. Oftentimes, the howls of the forest made it seem like there was something else beyond the quiet line of trees. But the worst part was the nightmares. Aside from Kazune, the insomniac unable to catch a glimpse of Shut-Eye, the other four were always tossing and turning throughout the night. Amiya and Lisa could be considered lucky. Let's change that. Be considered lucky. They could never remember the terrors of the night come morning. Nen, who had faithfully taken on the duty of night shift dream eater, would walk through their dreams and whisk away the bad thoughts as fast as he could, condensing them into tasty red marbles to snack on at a later date. Tomoya was never so lucky. His dreams were too much for Nen to even work with. An endless plain of black would swallow his surroundings. Indiscernible voices would wind like the wind through the trees, assaulting the bunny from all sides. But worst of all was the walking. Until his feet went numb, the rabbit would walk endlessly through the darkness. I don't want to say darkness, through the pitch black. Nan would always complain Tomoya was walking too fast. He could never see anything, and it was impossible to track down the source of the dream. The loyal Dream Eater hadn't given up yet, but nearly a week in, he was already at his limit. His dream walking limit. Dream walking, now running, limit. I'm actually writing as we go. Yeah, it's crazy. Didn't know what we were doing. Yeah, usually it's pretty casual, but yeah. We'll see. Get this man a job at Audible. Hey, yo. But yeah, no, we are supposed to be writing this. We're gonna get to it. It just takes me a while to get started, you know? Sometimes I get distracted, you know? Anyways, snow had begun to tip the trees and the eaves of the nestled college. The trees and eaves of the... Doesn't make sense. The trees and eaves surrounding the nestled cottage. No, it's eaves. It's not leaves. Read James Patterson? Who's that? I don't even know who that is. I can't even know what that means. With no memories of the past, nor any sign of civilization, the bunch would have to find a way to survive the winter. As breakfast came to a close, Nen chugged his last marble for the morning. Amiya. Oops. Last marble for the morning. Amiya. Taking on the head of house. Title literally. Stood up with an announcement. I'm out of mushrooms, and we're going to need a few lucky volunteers to help with gathering them. Winter is probably coming to this place, and I, for one, am not the biggest fan of starving. You lazy bums need to contribute here. Hey! If I don't eat the stew, do I really need to contribute? Pleaded the bluish-green bean eater. Dream eater instead of bean eater. Bean dream eater. No, okay, that's not that funny. He authors books like they're on assembly line. Oh, I see. Devoured? No, he's chugging them. I want him to like chug it like he's chugging the marbles like they're pills or something. I don't know. Chugging is funny. It's like Chug Jug, you know? It makes you think of Chug Jug. Anyways. Why, thank you for volunteering, Nen. We'll need one more today, cheered Amiya. Why don't we all go as a group? It'll be more fun that way, suggested Lisa. Kazune and Nen glanced at each other. They would exchange a sour look whenever the girls would suggest they do something as a group. They do something as a group. Other than lay around. Kazune finally broke his stance. Okay, fine. Let's just grab enough so that we don't need to do it again anytime soon. What does mushroom collecting usually entail? How bad could it... Great. Glad to have you. Confirmed, Amiya. Glad to have you. Confirmed, Amiya. What does mushroom collecting usually entail? Usually... Oh, I wouldn't say it like that. Oh, I wouldn't say it like that. What does mushroom collecting usually... I wouldn't say entail, that's too wordy. What does mushroom... What do you usually do when you're mushroom collecting? What do you usually do when you're mushroom collecting? How bad could it really be? Asked Tomoya. All four turned around to look at the rabbit with a deadpan stare in their eyes. It definitely... do was clearly an understatement. That's funnier. Oh, I can't read it. I changed the thing to Comic Sans, but I can't. Oh my god, I wrote so much. Okay. Arial. Okay, I can't read if it's Comic Sans. I'm sorry, guys. Mushroom gathering was certainly not easy. Turns out, the mushrooms inhabiting the woods could run. They could run fast. Swinging around a tree at full speed, Kazune felt his foot step into something loose. Shit. He barely had time to let the words leave his mouth before it filled with dirt as the 5'8" man's head swung like a catapult into the ground. That's wordy. Hold on. Filled with dirt. It's filled with dirt. The 5'8" man's head swung like a catapult into the ground as he slipped on a loose leaf. I'll clean that up for you later, Kazu, Amiya called as she swung past him. That shirt up for you, because Amiya does the cleaning. How do you recognize textiles? It shows at the top of my page, guys. You don't see the editor, but it shows at the top of my page. Yeah, that's how I know. Yeah, no, we're not doing the A. Also, Comic Sans is really memorable. It's hard to forget Comic Sans, guys. Anyways, the small spider's nimble form and extra legs made it easier for her to speed across the forest floor. Similar to a superhero she could barely recall. Oh, similar to a superhero that I don't have licensing to mention here. That's funnier if I say that. She would throw webs from tree to tree, hopping to one another like Tarzan. It's funny because I say that, and then I say Tarzan, which is Disney property. You call that brilliant. We call that brilliance. Oh my gosh. Anyways, she had already scooped out that this is a joke here, right? I literally can say Spider-Man on stream. There's nothing wrong with saying Spider-Man, but but I think it's funnier to say it like this. She had already scooped up 10 of the fleeing fungi before the other 4 could catch a single shroom. Got you, called Tomoya and Lisa in sync as they chased 2 of the speedy rushmooms, as they were now called, into each other. The 2 fungi collided and somehow fell into a stunned state and tumbled around in disarray. Equally confused, the 2 fungi weren't the only things that collided. And the 2 creatures smacked into each other with full force. Ow. Ow, you bitch. What was that for? I didn't see Lisa saying that. Has I done the push? I'm not doing the push-ups this stream, guys. I literally said it on Twitter. I'm not doing the push-ups this stream. We're doing the push-ups a different stream. Fun guys, can I be in the story? Lamau. El Bozo, man. El Bozo. Ow. What was that? You bitch. No, I'm just gonna say, you bitch. What was that? Lisa, what's the exclamation? When is the push-up stream? I talked about this, guys. I have a lot of planning. I have a lot of planning to do, guys. It'll happen when it happens. Every writing mistake he sees, he does a push-up. These aren't mistakes. These are edits. These aren't mistakes. There's a difference, guys. You bitch. What was that, Lisa? Yelled. I am so sorry. I thought I had. I am so sorry. I thought I had that one for real. For real. Gamer? No, we're not doing push-up. We're not doing punishments for grammar mistakes. We are not gatekeeping writing, guys. This is an all levels welcome stream. This is a constructive and safe space. We are not doing punishments depending on how shitty my writing is, guys. It's a safe space where we encourage young writers, and not just young writers, old writers, writers of all ages and all levels, to write comfortably in a safe space. We are not doing push-ups. Push-ups will not touch the writing stream. For real, for real. I'm so sorry. Oh. Girl, those horns on your head literally almost killed me. Literally almost skewered me like a marshmallow. Oh, wait. Tomoya replied. Tomoya apologized. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Replied. Wait, but you just called me a bitch. A bit? Never mind. Let's just pick up these mushrooms before they get away. mushrooms. Rushmooms. Whatever they are. Before they get away. Okay, that's more realistic. That's more realistic. Will it be a collab? No. I'm just gonna do push-ups alone, guys. I'm gonna do push-ups. Let's not talk about the push-up stream. Actually, well, people are probably gonna talk about the push-up stream, like it or not, because I talked about it. Also, welcome in. Hello, hello. The two. So you're gonna do 100. I'm not doing them on this stream, Seigi. And also, we're gonna have a dedicated stream to doing push-ups. And also, I don't know, we're gonna just do as many as we can. We're just gonna do as many as we can in one stream, and anything I don't do will roll over. Anything I don't do will roll over to the next stream. There's got to be like a health concern if I hit like 500 or something. Like, that's impossible. Like maybe impossible for me, maybe not for everyone else. Might be better off doing a collab. What am I gonna do? Force someone else to do push-ups too? Force someone to laugh at me while I do push-ups? Also, which duet? Thousand Noodles. I did a lot of duets. Yeah, make Seigi do. No, bro, Seigi can do it in no shot. Like, not even a second. Like, he can just do it instantly. That man is ripped. Split the push-ups? No, that's not even funny. He can just do them all, I'm sure. Collab with someone who works out? That would be Seigi. That would be Seigi. I mean, sure, okay. You can sit in the background and laugh at me as I do push-ups. You can sit in the background and laugh at me as I do it. And hold up my chat for me. If you really want to. But it's not happening this week. No, I have a fun way that we're going to count. I have a fun way that we're going to count. I have a better idea. I already talked about it, so I'm not going to talk about it again. Could do it with Meep. I do have Meep here, actually. I could do it with Meep. No, I do push-ups according to the standard, guys. Everyone tells me my push-up form is, like, perfect, so no. Also, that would be doxing myself if I recorded myself, so that's not happening. Just trust. Trust, okay? Trust. I'm not gonna dox myself to do push-ups, guys. Don't be stupid. Anyways. $3D full bodying, yeah. Yeah, if someone donates $1,000 randomly, sure. I don't have the money for that, guys. That's irresponsible spending on my part. Sure, I'll spend on covers. Sure, I'll spend on other things. But $1,000 for full body tracking? Yeah, no, I can't justify that. I can't justify that for, like, yeah. Let's keep IRL things off the table. We do have a throne, though. Yeah, you could suggest it if you really wanted to. Yeah, millionaires? Bill Gates? Bill Gates has better things to donate to than Uzuki Tomoya. Anyone who has $1,000 to spend on me for, like, full body tracking could probably donate those $1,000 to a much better cause. Without further of a doubt. Oh, the Daddy Do collab. That one's banger. VR chat push-ups. How would that even work? That doesn't make any sense. You still need full body tracking to see the form, guys. Anyways. The duo. The duo squatted down and picked up their catch. 2 more for the pantry. Yo, you listened to that an hour ago, Pog. Yeah, that's one of my favorites, actually. I go back and listen to it from time to time. One of my favorite duets. Daddy Do. Banger. Plugging your card info for 1K. Lamau. Anyways. 2 more for the pantry. The sheep whipped around with pride, ready to brag about her haul. Nen, check this out, Lisa called through the trees. Huh? Nen? The sheep approached the trees where the dream eater was supposedly hunting. His shape was hunched against the bark, with a soft snore coming from his nose. Get up, you lazy bum! Lisa screamed as she smacked the bluish-green gremlin across the head. Ow! What was that for? Can't a handsome pretty boy get some beauty sleep around here? What's with all the fuss? We brought you here to hunt, not be a bitch! Get your lazy ass up or we're leaving you here for good, you useless bluish-green bean! The drowsy bluish-green lump swiftly rolled over to sleep on his other side. Oh. With inhuman reflexes, the bluish-green lump swiftly tumbled to one side. Tumbled to the other side of the tree. The other side of the tree. As Lisa's fist plunged towards his face. Plunged towards his face. Towards his abdomen. Somehow dodging the blow mid-snore. That sheep's hand whizzed past and collided the tree. And a solid thunk. How does one plunge into the abdomen? Don't worry about it. Plunged towards the abdomen. It's very different. Very different. Guys, this is a fantasy story. How are they picking mushrooms? Guys, they know. Like, they figured it out. You can believe in these people. Are you not more concerned that these mushrooms can run around and have sentient properties? Are you more concerned about them being poisonous or not, or the fact that they can literally run around? Exactly. Exactly, Miso. Exactly. Anyways. You gotta do better than that if you want to catch me, sleepily smirked Nen. Half asleep. Still asleep. Gah! Fine, suit yourself, Lisa called back. She ditched her friend, her snoring friend on the ground. Her snoring friend on the ground. Hello, welcome in, Xavier. Up you go then. Huh? Nen was suddenly flung into the air as a web lassoed his bare foot. You're going to work, like it or not, called the cheery spider who was now behind them. Gah, so creepy. Don't do that, Amiya. You're like a spooky ghost or something when you pop out like that. Nen shivered. Fine. I'll pick up a few for you losers, but you better thank me with some better tasting snacks tonight, okay? The full crew began to scour the forest, finally, as a team. Finally, as a team. Amiya, with finally as a team. Finally as a team, with Amiya leading the charge, in mushroom collection. Rushroom collection. Kazune, in all of his sleep-deprived glory, led the rear of the group, plucking up exhausted rushrooms that escaped from the two supernatural hunters and the sheep bunny tag team. The sheep bunny... I don't want to call them tag team. I want to call them something duo. Dubious duo. Dubious duo. He sighed as he sat down to catch his breath. The man was clearly out of shape after a month so of refusing to touch grass. Tomo-kun, ohayo. Ohayo, Ryo-kun. Yokoso, welcome in. I'm never gonna forget the day that Rushmoon died. But we're not even there yet, don't spoil. Anyways. Clearly, he sighed as he sat down to catch his breath. The man was clearly out of shape after a month or so of refusing to touch grass. He held a mushroom in his hands. A rushmoon in his hands and stared blankly into the exhausted fungi's faceless form. Ooh, now that's some alliteration there. You know, I understand, buddy. I don't know what it is, but man, I feel you. Just so tired from walking, running, whatever it is. It's always something. Don't you just want a break sometimes? Sometimes. The rushmoon drooped, seeming to agree. I just want to go back to those days where everything was simpler, you know? Just hanging out, doing things. Not that I remember them. Not that I remember those. But I feel like I still miss it. Something in me. Something in me says so. The rushmoon dropped further. I'm gonna say drooped again. Drooped further, seeming to continue to agree. I can trust you, right? I mean, you're a rushmoon. I feel like we're so similar. It's like we've always been meant to find each other. I don't know why it has to be this way, you know? Just someone always hunting something else. The constant cycle of life and death. Eating or being eaten. Waking up and staying awake. Or waking up and going to wake. Oh my gosh! Ryo-kun, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my gosh, I appreciate it. Blushing, Lamau. Thanks. Aw. Waking up and going to wake. Dude, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but you totally get me. The rushmoon drooped further. Cap starting to peel off. Man, I just don't know how much longer I can go on, you know? It's just like that sometimes. People come and go, but you're always here with yourself, right? It's like the only one left after all of this. The blue boy the blue boy finally looked down to see the lifeless fungi flopped over between his fingers. Finally at rest and ready for consumption after a long finally laid to rest. After a long separation from the soil. Not you two. Everyone always slips away from my grasp between my fingers. Just there a second ago, and gone already. I thought I could trust you, but turns out you're just like the rest of them. You're just like the rest of them. Love and hope is truly dead. A ray of sunlight beamed the boy's eyes. Blinding him for a moment. Blinding him momentarily. Oh, the flavor text. I forgot about that. Blinding him momentarily. Oh shit! Where is everyone? The sun is setting. Kazu slowly came to his senses as the trees cast dark figures across his face. As the as came to his senses as the sun's beaming light placed shadows cast by the trees in the setting sun. Cast by trees. Cast by the trees. The sunset. The usually calm insomniac was hit with the realization that he had just talked to a sentient mushroom for hours on end. What am I even doing here? Okay, this is supposed to be a sound effect. Boom. It's gone. What am I even doing here? Cause an joy. The forest. I won't fall into despair. I'm guessing that's a Danganronpa reference, but I don't get it. I don't play Danganronpa. The forest let out a shriek. Thump. Thump. Something was approaching. Kazane barely had a moment to process. A JoJo reference? Danganronpa. Kazane barely had a moment stand before he fell to a knee. His knees. The ground began to shake as something approached closer and closer. I feel like reading Dr. Seuss the other day really helped my writing. I don't know, something about it. Something approached closer and closer. The trees in front of him shook. I already said shook. The tree line, edge of his sight, began to sway as something much bigger than your sentient mushroom began to approach the boy. Clearly, forest. More than just fungi. All right, we're getting to the interesting stuff. Oh, 向かってくるのか. I forget the rest of the quote. Is it 逃げ回ずに直接に向かってくるのか? Is that how it goes? I don't remember. I don't know the actual Japanese there. Clearly the forest housed more than fungi. The boy reached for his back pocket as if by instinct. Fuck. Yeah, I'm just gonna say he cursed. Something was looking for. It's clearly no longer there. It's clearly no longer there. He didn't even know. No, I'll just take out the sentence. You can already, it's already implied that he doesn't know what he was looking for. Clearly no longer there implies that, like, he doesn't remember what he was looking for, but he did something. He reached for his back pocket on instinct. Oh yeah, I agree. When people write like shit as just a text line, you could just replace that with the person cursed, and I think it's a lot like more effective than just like saying fuck or whatever. Like I honestly believe that. I agree with you there. But if it's used for comedy, it's more funny to say the word. For example, calling someone a bitch, that's funny. Maybe my sense of humor is twisted. I don't know. Anyways. What am I even doing? I gotta get the hell out of here. I gotta get the hell out of here. Abby? Where are you guys? Help. Yelled the usually stoic in panic. Yeah, it's weird to use curse words when you're like writing it. For dialogue, it's a bit different. I think. Like, especially dialogue that characterizes someone. Like, it's one thing to just, like, curse and have that be, like, characterization. I'm just even gonna take the hell out of this. I gotta get out of here. Yeah. Come on, this is a PG-13 stream, guys. We have swearing. But yeah, I agree. I think it's like, yeah. It's funny when when there's a funny context. I agree. Someone's like, "You bitch." That's funny. Okay, what am I even doing? Help! This man's about to get roasted or whatever. Kazune knew immediately. Yeah, swearing IRL versus in book. Yeah, swearing IRL hit different. Knew immediately. Kazune knew immediately. And fast. Yeah. Pitiful exhaustion. Chasing. Mushroom. I don't want to say disappeared. Vanished. That's better. Vanished. As adrenaline filled the boy's veins. Broke into a run. Creature swiftly at one tree, taking a left, then bolting Can you imagine whose whole character's whole personality is swearing? Just, what's up, fucking guys? My name is Bitch. Bitchzune. My whole hella personality is saying the F-bomb. Ass. What would you even say? Hell. I sure like, shit. Something like that. I'm sorry, your ears. I'm sorry. I'm a potty mouth. Every sentence is just bitch. I'm sorry. Oh, God. When you thought you knew what swearing personality is, but you didn't. One thing, but it's clearly another. Taking a left turn. Quickly. That the beast, you know, the thing. That thing. Just walking. Action. Was following him. Kontomo, welcome in. I think my parents are I'm sorry, Tsunami! Funny story, actually. I picked up swearing from Tomo Moon. Or my Tomological mother. Because, like, I used to not swear. But, like, she used to swear all the time. So... I just picked it up from her. It was something. I don't know. Like, she just always said, she's like, don't do as I say. Do as I tell you. I was like, but you just said a swear word. I mean, do as I want you to do, but not as I say. Very funny. Very funny. So I always never really considered swearing that bad, but I actually never swore until Bun College, actually. I never swore until then. I literally, all throughout Bun High School, I never said a swear word ever. Because it was just taboo to me. I just didn't. And then Bun College came and I was like, you know, people use swear words and it's really funny when they use it. So I want to use it to be funny. I think it's funnier if people say these things. And I picked it up and then I never stopped. Never went back. Wait, actually though, Mom. Yeah, for real, for real. Now the issue is at this point of the story, right? We have this thing that's chasing Kazune. I haven't thought about what it is yet. I don't even know what it is yet. I just know there's a thing chasing him. I don't know what it is. I honestly I haven't come up with it yet. And you know what? That's okay. We don't need to come up with it. We don't need to have a picture of it in our head yet. We can just go with it. We don't need it. I don't need that. I have an idea. A tree trunk. A tree crunk. A tree trunk. Something. Kazune jumped. Something swung. Welcome in, Alex. Swung past him. Something swung past him. Snapping. Trunk. Tree. Head. Just stood next to him. Swung past. Snap. No worries, Cloudy. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, the swish reminds me of a song. Reminds me of basketball. Just snapping the trunk of a tree that had just stood next to him. Came down. Force. The force wouldn't send him back. Blocking his came down with a crash. Barely missing the boy. I keep saying the boy. I'm saying it way too much. You have homework? Go do your homework. Go do your homework. Multitasking is proven to lower people's efficiency in doing things. If you're listening to the stream, you may think it's helping you do homework by helping you not be too distracted, but it's actually lowering your productivity doing homework. Barely missing the boy. quickly. His legs over it. Quickly swung his legs over it. Swung his legs over it. Just time to dodge the next blow. Whatever. Clearly, the dark shape was not just unfriendly, was to kill him. Lisa? Can you hear me? Constantly again in desperation. Yeah, some people are built different, I will say. Some people, like, doing multiple things at the same time is one thing, but having lots of tasks to focus on is another. You know, you could be like, it's one thing to be writing and talking at the same time. It's another thing to be like, okay, I have to write this, and then after this, I have to do this, and then I have to work on this, and then I have to do this. That's different, but yeah. Hello, Gracie. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are writing. We're writing a story here. Cousin I called again in desperation. Something. Yeah, I'm really jealous of people who can multitask as well. Something had gone very wrong. Welcome in, Dan. Hello, hello. Something had gone very wrong. Hi, Kato. This is all we've written, guys. But we got very distracted. You are gonna have to watch the VOD. Hello, ZZ. You've been here. Why are you saying hello? I know you're here. I've seen you here. I'm cute reading chat and streaming. Well, I'm doing like lots of things at the same time. Well, I'm doing lots of things in parallel, but I'm doing one thing at a time. I'm like, Choco, I've seen you here. Why are you saying you've been here the entire time? Oh, bottle is very cute. Thank you. Thank you. No, I do multiple things. Well, so it's one thing to do like all things at the same time. It's another thing to like do things exactly at the same time. Yeah, zigzagging. Exactly. Like I write a little bit and then I talk, and then I read chat, and I talk and then I read chat and then I write some more. Sometime. Oh good catch. Exactly. See, when you multitask, you like totally lose it, you know? So, sometime had gone horribly wrong. Don't have any homework? That's Pog. That's so Pog. Homework is not Pog. Anyways. We're gonna cut. We're not gonna know what happens to Kazu. Guess what? You have to find out next on the newest episode of Dragon Ball Z. Or the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Huh. Well. That said, I do want to figure out some ideas of what to do next, guys. So this is the rising action. But we need some plot points first. Where's my pen? Need some plot points, you know. We have cliffhangers, so, you know, it's way too soon to go to the climax. So I don't want to jump to the climax yet. That's just a waste of writing. That's just a waste of potential for a story. So we have setting. You know, that's one point. And then we have mushroom hunting. Then we have creature. But what comes next after that? You know, do we have rising action? Do we have falling action? Do we go into backstory? Like, did something happen in the house? Well, everyone's out of the house right now. Everyone's out of the house right now, so... So the creature is Kazu's POV. The other four... I do wanna, you know what? It makes sense. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. I'm pretty proud of this transition. I'm pretty proud of this transition. Oh, this is good. Yeah, multiple POVs. Okay. This is good. This is good. Oh. Isn't this such a good transition? You go from heat of the moment to sudden cut to, like, the setting. Remember, hours passed while Kazu was talking to this mushroom that's drooping and dying. And then dies, you know. But outside, the other four are just hunting. Kazu's like, they're miles away from Kazu at this point. 'Cause they just left him behind. This is pretty good. And also, it's so good. It's a good transition of energy. And it builds characterization for the forest. Because it's like, oh, the mushrooms know when this thing is coming out. The mushrooms know when something is, the ecosystem, it characterizes the ecosystem more. Oh, this is cool. Oh, it's definitely confusing. Yeah. I don't want to go from third to first. I'm not confident in writing like that yet. Maybe later I could edit it back, but whole villain moment. Oh. Yeah. I want to keep it consistent. Hear what? Just because. I said because twice. Shut up, then. This is good. I see. So you can do something. You can add a line to indicate change in scene. Okay. What does YN POV mean? I don't know what that means. I do want to indicate scene. This is either a scene change or a different chapter, you know. People start fresh chapters like this. I don't think this is especially confusing. Oh, YN is your name. Self-insert. Oh. Wait, I never knew that. This whole time I've seen YN and I just keep thinking, yes, no. I always read it like, yes, no. I was like, huh? What the hell? Oh, man. Anyways, yeah, see ya, ZZ. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so this is good, because it's like, Amiya, why did all the mushrooms stop moving? Oh, who said that? Shh, Lisa, you don't hear that? Oh, clearly that's Amiya saying that. Then Nen, hear what? Just because I have pointy ears doesn't mean I can listen. Oh, well, pointy ears, that's clearly Nen. Shut up, Nen, this is important. I have big ears and I hear something. I don't like it. That's clearly Tomo. So this is like a good way to say who's saying what without saying so-and-so said this, I think. The 4 Vanguard scavengers. As Amiya changed stance. So when are we gonna find out what happened to Kazu? Yeah, great question. Well, yeah, you'll find out what happens to Kazu when I find out what happens to Kazu. You'll find out when I figure it out. Slid to a halt as Amiya changed her stance. Oh, the chat. Okay, the bot. The bot. Okay. Ignore the bot, guys. They just come sometimes. It happens. Moment. No, I think Amiya makes sense if Amiya says notices it. Something very bad is about to happen. Yeah, instead of saying you, let's say hi bot. Let's foster a positive environment, guys. A positive environment. Big. Haven't you? No. The bot. We said hi and the bot said bye. Exactly. It's okay. They'll come back. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No. I've been out here maybe... No, not 100. Kazu's just running for his life, yeah. FNAF ref? Wait, is this a FNAF ref? They always come back? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what FNAF is. Kazu right now. No. I know what FNAF is, but I just don't I'm not familiar with it. Forget Sleepwalker, Kazu to be a sleep runner, ADM. Lol. That's so funny, guys. Oh yeah, FNAF is Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah. Sleep runner, oh my god. He's a wake runner, guys. Yeah, no, I've never played FNAF. I'm too scared. I can't play horror games. I'm too scared. Way too scared. But I must have lost track of the time. Ooh. Go now. Amiya sternly. Amiya sternly. Fine. About Kazune. Be okay? I can go look for him. The keyboard sounds customized to hell and back. The noises really slap. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this keyboard's a banger. Oh yeah, this keyboard is custom made by one of my friends. Very, very very talented individual. Knows his stuff when it comes to making keyboards. Great sound, great feel. It's actually Tomo colored. It's really nice custom keyboard. Very nice. Noah! Oh my gosh, welcome in! Welcome in! What's going on? Hello. Check out Noah. Noah's Pog. Play Apex with her sometimes. Maybe sometimes is an understatement. I don't know what's out there. I'm gonna say actually... Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah, I just got a great idea. Oh. 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 Oh, yes. 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 Final ray. Hello, Tsunami's parents. I hope they're doing their homework. Please do your homework. The fort's silhouette swallowed the sun's last ray. The woods. Please wear headphones. Please listen to streams responsibly. Please. The woods came alive. Well, wear headphones if you're around others, to not bother them. The woods came alive. No, I don't want to say all that was alive. Oh, I guess if you're blasting the stream, they'll be like, huh? What's going on over there? I'll add more to this later. Peaceful music as the group's about to be eaten alive by the forest. Anime intro, outro be like, oh yeah, true, running through the woods. It's just like the Promised Neverland opening. Opening 1, not 2. We don't talk about season 2. Screamed as the woods became her enemy. Why is this not... Where's the space here? Kazu reappearance? I would say not yet. Not yet. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. My voice is nice? Thank you, Tony Park. Thank you. I don't even want to say the bark sprayed. That's a little bit weird. Kazune was the one behind the string. No. No. I mean, maybe. But no. So what's the antagonist? Well, that would be a spoiler. Feel free to make an account. Do what you want. It's, either works, Tony. Either works. Then No can float. Yeah, Nen, of course Nen can float. Nen always could float. It only would make sense if Nen could float this whole time. Just Nen chooses not to. It's not a whether, and it's never a question of whether Nen can or cannot. It's always a choice of, or a question of, what does Nen choose to do? It's never a question of what they can and can't do, it's what they choose to do. What he chooses to do. Quickly bring him to his feet. All right. Do or do not, there is no try. Nen or float. Nen float or not float. There is no try. Exactly. Star Wars. Goodbye, bot. Goodbye. It was nice having you. No worries, thanks for stopping by, Sano. He shook and spun, but could not shake. The clinging. No. Maybe. Sorry, guys. We got absorbed in the writing. Called to his friends. First time here, the typing is really giving you ASMR vibes. Oh, I'm glad, Tangy Coleslaw. I'm glad you like it. See ya, Alex. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck at basketball. Spider Mom to the rescue, indeed. Thank you, Amiya. I'm good now. And I wonder what that sound is. Kazune getting exercise in his sleep. He's awake, guys. He's getting exercise in his wake. A towering tree snapped in two behind him. No. No. Imagine it was a big rush moon. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately, the rush moons have all gone to sleep at this time. Sorry to ruin your imagination, but that'd be too simple. This is pretty gruesome, actually. I don't want to go that gruesome. No, I don't want to say trapping. No. Crushing is too brutal. Maybe not the arm. Definitely not crushing anymore. We're definitely not crushing. That's too gruesome. Flinging the bunny. We're just gonna have the tree catapult him. Just doesn't really make sense for him to be catapulted that much, but it's okay. Just use your imagination, I guess. I experimented with that. I thought about like the pathways we could go if he like loses his arm. I had an idea. And I was like, that's a bad idea. I don't like that idea. That idea is lame. Let's go with this idea. Yeah, it's a bit too gruesome. It's better if we fling him into the air. Do I want 2 red moons? What do the 2 red moons represent? I don't like 2 red moons. I don't like the 2 red moons. 3 red moons. That makes more sense. 3 makes a lot more sense. Rule of 3 for real. Oh, man. 3 makes more sense, and you'll realize why maybe later. Well, you'll realize why maybe. Added more, yeah. Always 3. Always 3. Always 3. Wow, the bots are really back at it again. 3rd time's the charm. Foliage. Did I spell that right? Spell it wrong. I don't know. Yeah, the golden rule. Yeah, a lot more messages. They're really excited to be here, I guess. Bot was really hyped for the story. Exactly. Dark shapes crash through the forest around. The ground. The ground. He hit the floor, he hit the floor, he hit the floor. Anyways, I think this is a good stopping point. We wrote this much? That's pretty good, I think. The plot thickens indeed, yeah. Let's see, how many words do we have? Tools, word count? 3,000, oh, you can't see it, 3,558. Not bad, 11 pages. Wow, that's a lot. It's a lot of writing. The plot does thicken. All right, let's read over it. We're not gonna edit anything, but let's read over it, and we'll call it a day. All right. How's that sound, guys? How's that sound? So, we start with... What am I even doing here? The forest let out a shriek. Something was approaching. Kazune barely had a moment to come to a stand before he fell to his knees. The ground began to fell to his knees. The ground began to shake as something approached closer and closer. The tree line at the edge of his sight began to sway as something much bigger than a sentient mushroom began to approach the boy. Clearly, the forest housed much more than just fungi. The boy reached for his back pocket as if by instinct. He cursed. Something he was looking for was clearly no longer there. What am I even doing? I gotta get out of here. Ami, Lisa, Nen, where are you guys? Help! Yelled the usually stoic boy in panic. No response. Kazune knew immediately things were going to take a bad turn, and fast. The pitiful exhaustion of chasing a tiny mushroom across the forest ground vanished instantly as adrenaline filled the boy's veins. He broke into a run as the large creature swiftly approached him. Taking a left turn at one tree, then bolting right at another, Kazune picked up quickly that this thing wasn't just walking in any direction. It was following him. Kazune jumped to the side. Something swung past, snapping the trunk of a tree that had just stood next to him. It came down with a crash, barely missing the boy. He swung his legs over it just in time to dodge the next blow from whatever was behind him. The dark shape was not just unfriendly. It was out to kill him. Tomoya! Lisa! Anyone! Can you hear me? Called Kazune again in desperation. There was once again no answer. Something had gone very wrong. Amiya, why did all the mushrooms stop moving? Shh. Lisa, do you hear that? Hear what? Just because I have pointy ears doesn't mean I can listen. Shut up, Nan. This is important. I have big ears and I can hear something too. I don't like it. The 4 Vanguard scavengers slid to a halt as Amiya changed her stance. Guys, listen. Something very bad is about to happen. I don't know what, but something is coming. It's big and not very friendly. Haven't you been out here a lot, Amiya? Haven't you seen things like this before? Whispered Nen. No, I've been out here a lot, but never this late. I always felt like I needed to go back on time, but I must have lost track this time. I'm sorry, guys, but we need to go. Now. Amiya sternly replied. But what about Kazune? Will he be okay? I can go look for him. No, Tomo. Forget about Kazu. Whatever's out there, it's way too dangerous, especially for you. We have to go back now. We can find him later. This is serious. We need to get out of here at this very second. At that moment, the air stood still. The forest silhouette swayed as the last sun ray... As the forest silhouette swallowed the sun's last ray, the woods came alive, and all that was alive fell silent. Tomoya jerked his foot from a puddle as the water began to run up to his leg as if to pull him in. The sound of tree branches cracked and swayed in the air as the ground began to shake. Something very large started approaching the crowd. Run! Now! Amiya screamed as the woods became her enemy. A tree trunk next to her shattered from the impact of something slashing through the air. Nen jumped, ready to levitate out, only to be immediately smacked down from a nearby tree branch swinging into his path. Lisa caught the Dream Eater as he fell, quickly bringing him to his feet. Catch up, Tomo, you're falling behind! Lisa called backwards. The bunny was clearly out of shape, as the water from the puddle tugged against his pant leg. He shook and spun, but could not shake the clinging fluid as he ran. Every step in the mud, more would collect and solidify, bringing his run to a limp. The mud! It's sticking to me! I can't get it off! Tomoya called to his friends. Just leave me here! I'll make it out on my own. Maybe. Tomo! Hold on! Go ahead of me! Nan, Lisa! I got this! Amiya turned around, with a flick, shot a web towards the rabbit. The web spun and stuck to the pants leg, and with a rip, tore the cloth from below the knee. Then as the mud began to climb the web, Amiya quickly severed it with her nails. I'll fix it for you later. Can you run now? Thanks, Amiya. I'm good now. You're a lifesaver. Literally, returned the bunny. Just as Tomoya rose to his feet, he heard something resembling a scream come from behind. Tomoya, Lisa, anyone, can you hear me? It's Kazu! He's behind us! We can all make it back! Slow down! He'll catch up soon! In the moment the rabbit stopped to take a breath, a dark shape flung across his field of vision. The tree he was just leaning against began to give as the trunk snapped in two. It was too late. The bunny had no time to react. He spun, just barely enough to avoid the full force of the trunk crushing him, but not quite enough. His jacket caught on a branch, flinging the bunny into the air. His head peeked above the tree line for a second, and his eyes widened in horror. The night sky was not the breathtaking scene Tomoya had imagined. 3 red moons hung on the horizon, casting a scarlet tint across the foliage. A dome of absent stars loomed above as dark shape crashed through the forest around. For an instant, the rabbit could barely make out what looked like a towering tree on the forest edge before gravity plunged him back towards the ground. He hit the floor and the scenery turned from red to black. Anyways, I think that's good for now. We really, I think we really captured, like, the story picking up. That was really my idea. I wanted to introduce some kind of tension, some kind of, like, enemy. Something to add to the mystery of, like, you know, why did they never go out in the forest? Yeah, I can't wait for the scene near the towering tree. Yeah, exactly. We start building the world up a little bit more, piece by piece. You know, we introduce the mushrooms, like the fun parts of the forest. Then we introduce back. Oh, we're back. Sorry about that. Anyways, thanks for coming, everyone. I hope you really enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun. It's cool. Beautiful writing. Thank you. I mean, I'm no pro, obviously. I'm definitely an amateur, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it's really cool. I really enjoy being able to write. So, yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and we'll continue more next week. Definitely. All right. So without further ado, I think we'll pack it up today, and I'll see you all on the next one. Let's see. Is there anyone we can raid, actually? Is there anyone online? Nope. No one streams at this hour. I stream way too late. That's all right. All right, we'll pack it up then. All right. Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming. Otsutomo, Otsumeep, Otsupyon. And I'll see you all on the next one. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. Before you go, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We're almost to 100k subscribers, so if you could hit the bell and share, I'd really appreciate it. I post every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Alright, that's all, my dudes. Remember, as always, love, peace, and weed.